My biome of studies is the ocean of the world. It's windy, rainy, sunny, and also very wet. It is rocky, sandy, and deep. The surfers ride the waves, scuba divers explore underwater. There are many kinds of fish, and there are also eels.
Oh, so let's pause between and maybe count to 10 seconds because we're going to want to write down that there's eels in the ocean, many kinds of fish.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
There is kelp, sea lettuce, sea pen, and algae. And algae is like the green stuff that goes along the side and down like the sand.
Caleb? Oh, no.
There are water bugs and fly larvae. There are salt, clams, fish, seaweed, oil, sand, copper, and water for natural resources.
Can you say that a little bit louder? Or louder and quieter? No, I'm sorry. Louder and clearer.
There is salt, clams, fish, seaweed, oil, sand, copper, and water. Why is the ocean blue? That's my question. Why is the ocean blue, and why is it very salty? There are 5 oceans: Atlantic, Arctic, Southern, Pacific, and Indian.
How many oceans? Write that in what you know. There are 5 oceans.
So my fun facts are deeper equals more pressure, and there are 3 zones in the ocean. A sea turtle is actually a predator, and this one I have no idea.
Do you want me to help you? One? No, it looks like it's 124,000. Okay, so she's saying this is how deep the ocean can get. 124,160 feet deep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then
1, 2, 4.
I located them on the map. And this is the Arctic Ocean. It's the smallest ocean, and it's frozen all the time except for its edges. The Atlantic Ocean is in the orange, and it's the second biggest, and it is almost half the size of the Pacific Ocean, which is the biggest. The Pacific is the biggest and also the deepest. And then the southern, right here, it's pretty cold because it's near Antarctica, right down at the bottom of the earth, and it's home to emperor penguins, and it surrounds the South Pole. The Indian Ocean is in the blue. It's the 3rd largest ocean, and it is south of the equator. And then the world's largest seas, I marked for stickers. So it's gonna be blue surrounded like this, how I did this heart, and it's gonna be a heart.
So this is
and it's right here, and that's the biggest sea, which is the Caribbean Sea.
That is so neat. Look at, she made a key on where these seas
And then
are.
this is the South China Sea, which is a rose petal surrounded in purple. That's the South China Sea. And the 3rd one, it's a really long one, the Mediterranean Sea. It's a bird and surrounded by red. That's the Mediterranean Sea right in there.
Neat.
And then the light zones would be the sunlight, the twilight, and the midnight, as I marked on my jar.
Explain that to us, honey.
Because I travel a lot, so I have a bunch of shells, and so I just took some shells and some sand from the park that we have, and I dug the shells in the sand, put one of our little fish plants in there, and just poured some water in. And then the zones, the sunlight is where most of the animals would live because it gets the most light. And the twilight is, some animals would live there, but not as much as the sunlight zone. And only like a couple live in the midnight because it is the darkest zone and not a lot of light can catch through there.
That's why it's called midnight. It's dark.
Really, 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 really dark down there. That's why I put it in the sand because it's the really bottom, like where all the sand is at the bottom of the ocean. And it's also the darkest. And as you can see in the jar, this one gets the most sun. And that one, so-so, but not as much. And this one, you can see it's the darkest, like right about here. So, I put it down deep because that's where it really is, and it is also the darkest in the jar.
20 questions.
Questions.
Let's try to get 4 questions. Lots of knowledge.
Yeah. Why is there so many oceans? I don't really know, but I think the Earth was just created that way.
And is there more land or oceans in the world?
There's more land because there's only 5 oceans, and most of our land is land. And
I'm gonna teach you something,
land
sweetie.
right now.
Actually, the Earth is made up more of oceans than land. There's more water covering the Earth than land. Isn't that
On
interesting?
the Earth, but right now, as we can see, there's more land.
We're around land, you're right.
Because we cannot see any water. Except for
Let's do another question.
Cool. How many layers are in the ocean? 3. Just like the rainforest, there's 4. There's 3 in the ocean.
You do Natalya.
Madeline? Why is it called Twilight Zone? And I don't think that's a good idea. I'm working on your job. I don't really know, but I think because twilight is like another word for dark, but not too dark.
One more question.
Cecilia. Why did the Earth make oceans? I'm not that sure. It is a very hard question.
It is very hard. We might not know that answer, and that's okay. Okay, let's show our appreciation. Yay!